When I was 6 years old, my dad bought a boat. And I was born in '56, so that means my dad bought our first snipe in the Griffith family in 1962 or 3. My sister and I sailed the boat when we grew up for like 10 or 15 years. Back in those days, there were no sailing lessons or coaches. We just started sailing the Snipe, and the answer really is there was never a reason to go anywhere else. My crews have been my sister for 15 years, my wife for 15 years, but then a lot of other people, and my daughter for 5 years. And probably the best time of my life was sailing with my daughter for 5 years. It was so much fun. She's off at college, or out of college now, but that was one of the best times of all, sailing with your kids. Suddenly you're not father-daughter as much as you are a team working towards a common end and competing together. So it's it's really gratifying to go after. It takes away, it's not so much father-daughter anymore as it is a couple of friends out there competing against other friends, which is really advances the relationship, definitely. I mean, my results on the race course in those years were not as good as I would have wanted, but it didn't matter. With my daughter, it just didn't matter. There's a different thing going on than how you finish in the regatta. There's actually a really great youth movement going on right now, which I really enjoy seeing. My personal opinion is that one of the best places we need to go for new sailors is the collegiate ranks. And I think we're just becoming more and more of a presence in the college scene. More and more coaches are seeing the Snipe as a place for sailors to go after they come out of college. The skill sets can be transferred almost immediately. There are some things to learn about the Snipe that college sailing doesn't promote. But I think again, the more sophisticated sailors realize that the Snipe is the place to go after they've perfected all the starting and boat handling in college with basically mostly fairly simple boats. A lot of them come out and want to learn another aspect of sailing and become a more well-rounded sailor with a boat that requires more of a focus on speed and tuning. I got to shout out Gonzalo Crivello, for example, as he's the coach at USF, and he has done a phenomenal job of getting a whole generation of college kids interested in the Snipe. And I think it's a matter of just selling. There's professional sailors in our class, and there's weekend warriors, and I like the fact that we're all on the same race course together. The challenge to beat the really top guys. Sometimes you almost feel like you're at a disadvantage if you're a weekend warrior, but it's okay because every now and then you beat them, and it's really fun. And I want to see the best people on the race course to try to match myself against, and I think we all feel that way.